Today we're going to be watching Hey Melissa, the final, like, bonus episode of Nightmare Time. I have no idea what to expect, to be completely honest. I'm very curious. I've been told in the comments, in chat, that this is, like, the weirdest Nightmare Time episode around. It's strange. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I am very curious of what it's going to be like, to be honest with you. And, oh boy. Everything good? Okay, everything's still set up. Alright. Making sure everything is nice and fine before we hop into it. It's only like 57 minutes, the video, so we might watch a little bit of the guy who didn't like musicals afterwards. I don't know. We'll see. And also want to say that the video that I'm reacting to is a re-upload by a channel called Maddie Roser 1. I tried to find like an original upload of it. Hello, Cat. Hello, Castacat. Castacat? I'll get it. Welcome to the stream. I tried to find an original. This is pretty much the only one I could find. So, if there is an original one out there and I just missed it, sorry. Hello, Saga Torcel. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, that's enough yapping. I think we'll just hop in. There we are. Let's turn off that music. Enjoy the silence as we jump into Hey Melissa.
Okay, so we're actually ready to start this. So, but first we can't start a Nightmare Time without the Nightmare Time.
Hey Nick, before we get started, can I ask a
Also, what I was told that apparently this whole Hey Melissa thing happened after. Was it after Nerdy Prudes Must Die aired? Well, on YouTube, that they like did this like a little bonus thing on their own stream. Because if so, that's really cool. And I can also see why the quality is a little lower than the than season 2 was. But I love it. It's fine.
character question?
Character question. Oh.
It's like a cold
Right. What did you have in mind for Freddy? What's the deal here?
Freddy is like the other creep in the office, you know. There's Ted, who's the sleaze,
Okay.
and then Freddy is the other sleaze.
So you want like Ted Part 2?
Oh.
Yeah,
Echo.
Ted Part 2.
Did you?
Ted Part 2. So a worse Ted. Lower the quality. Is there lag on your guys' end? That you're asking me to lower the quality? Yeah, it's probably fine. Good question though. No lag for okay.
Do you have a voice in mind that I should try?
Oh my gosh.
No. Just whatever comes to you.
All right.
All right, and I'm not too loud.
Oh, they this is like off the cuff, huh? That's exciting. We get to see them. I think they're gonna do great anyway, honestly.
Am I? I'm not too loud.
No,
I
you're
turned down?
perfect.
Okay, cool. If I'm ever too loud, just do that.
I like this.
So now we're gonna play the Nightmare Time theme,
Sorry, I'm like blocking Corey's face a little bit.
but this is going to be a special version because we have replaced the visuals with submitted fan art.
Whoa, that's so cool!
Oh, that's so.
Oh, what? Oh my god.
Let's go.
So
Wait,
here we go.
I'm so excited for
And
that.
let's make it happen. Nightmare Time. Here we go.
Okay. Hello, welcome to the stream, mischievous bitch. Oh, that's so cool. That was so funny. Wait, that was a good one. Man, I love their fan art. I've seen a ton of like the guy who didn't like musicals fan art. I haven't actually seen any. I haven't like really looked into like fan art of the other ones. Excited to see you watch this one. I'm excited for it. But man, there's a lot of good art for them. Look at him. Whoa. Whoa. Wow. That's switchy. Oh, so I see they're also like setting up. They're choosing, you know, as much fan art as they can, but they're also like kind of matching it to the lyrics a little bit. That's cute. I like that. Reacting to the video. Just the intro, I think.
Every story you tell will
It's all in your mind. It's all in your mind.
Wiggly.
What was that? Boo.
Whoa. That quick flash of a Tinky. I remember his name this time. That was startled me. But also that was good.
Close your eyes if you don't doze off. Hold your
Ted.
breath so I can hear you. The trail of tears that you will leave me will lead me straight to those that fear me. You can run if I don't catch you, but that time is gonna get you.
I'm like trying to think of which every character is. Imagine 57 minutes of fan art. I mean, that would be pretty fun. Oh gosh, Richard Nitty rocks. As birds. Oh no, you're doing Hey Melissa. That one's a journey. I'm excited for it. Oh gosh. Oh, I think that was ship art. I was like looking at them. Whoa. That's nice art. Was that like Vampire Pole in the pre? I was about to say, is that Vampire Paul like in the other art, but ah, yes. Just sip that up. Well, don't actually.
Where'd he go?
Whoa. Oh, is that the art? Wait, that's because we did get to see them when Sherman, the weirdo, 40 years old. I was like, how old is he? Very. Forgot the one. Yeah, it's a good one. You know, he was playing with the I was about to say Teletubbies. That's not at all the Care Bears. It is kind of funny that they match up with the Care Bears lore. Are the Care Bears actually the Lords in Black? Consider it. Think of the implications. Hey, I love that.
Just run away if you want, if you
dare. The nightmare's gonna get you. Just run away if you want, if you dare. Just run away if you want, if you dare. I always try, but I never can. That was just such good art. I love that. A nice little nod at the community. That's sweet. That's so sweet. Imagine being one of the artists who like made fan art and it was actually shared. Like it was part of that. I would die. I would be so happy. All right.
Wow.
Let's
Oh,
go.
amazing.
Wait, are they actually reacting to Hey Melissa with us? Oh, that's kind of cute.
Oh no.
Let's go.
What? Here we go.
Like, are they watching it with us? No. Okay. I was
Hey,
for a moment.
Melissa.
It's just a special intro. Yeah, for a moment I was like, wait, are they gonna watch it with us? Because that'd be kind of funny. But that wouldn't really make sense. Jeff did ask, how they want him to act. So I obviously love it. All right.
The mail cart's squeaky wheels roll over the stiff gray carpeting of CCRP's technical department.
Okay.
Behind the cart is a smiling girl with thick-rimmed glasses. Her boss, Mr. Davidson, steps out of
Okay, so we're at Paul's place of work, CCRP. Mr.
his
Davidson.
office.
Hey, Melissa.
Hi, Mr. Davidson.
Title drop.
Remind Paul that I'm Paul.
Want those
that
reports
I
on your-
am.
Want those reports on your desk by the end of the day? Got it.
Melissa pushes her cart along.
That's not what. Oh, I see. She finished his sentence. I was like, wait, that's not what he said. I blanked. Are we gonna keep getting echo from Jeff? Because that's kind of fun. Oh man, Mr. Robinson. He only has one dream, and if you know, you know.
Passing a coworker who waves. Hey, Melissa.
Good morning.
Hey, Melissa.
She stops her cart with Charlotte Sweetly.
Oh my goodness. That is adorable.
Melissa
Charlotte?
motions to the woman's sweater, which displays a cuddly tiger-striped cat.
I love kitty cats. Aren't
Okay.
they the cutest little rascals.
Charlotte stares blankly.
You've got one on your sweater. Didn't you notice?
Charlotte looks down at her shirt. No, she hadn't. She didn't even realize. Melissa moves on to the next
That is so awkward. Trying to compliment a person and they're like, huh? What are you talking about? Go away. So mean. But okay, Melissa's very upbeat so far. Getting a nice little view into the type of person she at least presents as. I worry now. A dream only his wife could fulfill. Yeah,
cubicle, dreamily gazing at its occupant.
Hi, Paul.
Paul
Dreamily?
Matthews looks up from his computer. Hey, Melissa.
Oh,
Can I help you?
I didn't realize Paul was up here. I was like, where is he? Does Melissa have a crush on Paul? Wow.
It's so kind of you to ask, but no, I'm okay. I just wanted to remind you about the reports.
Yep, I know. Every Monday.
Of course. Well, I got to go to work. Maybe I'll see you later?
Okay.
Okay. Bye, Paul.
And Paul's like, all right, you can leave now. I'm trying to work. You know what? I never considered that, somebody at his job would like him. I don't know why. That thought just kind of never came to me. Paul was popular, I guess.
She heads off. Paul obliviously turns back to his computer as Bill Woodward pokes his head up from the next room.
What the hell is your problem?
Indeed.
When a lovely young lady tries to make conversation, the least you could do is get off your Facebook. I know that's what you're doing.
You're doing it too. I see you on the message.
Melissa is a sweet kid. I can't help it. Every time I look at her, I see my daughter. Is it crazy that I want her to be with a good person? Half the guys in this office are absolute pigs.
Right on cue, Ted Spankowski appeared.
You can always count on a Spankowski, man. Oh, man. Huh, okay. So, Melissa crushes on Paul. Paul is completely unaware. And Bill ships them, I guess. And Ted is probably being Ted. if we're being real. Oh. It's lagging.
You guys talking about Melissa? The secretary, the personal assistant, emphasis always on the ass.
Does he add sex to like every nickname of every woman? Or like hot, like the hot latte for Emma? Sex distant? I feel like he does this a lot. But I mean, it's Ted. What can you say?
Hey, this is an A-B conversation, so see your way out of it.
Oh,
That was
where'd
smooth.
you hear that one, Bill? The 5th grade?
The break room.
Yeah, well, kiss my D, all right? Hey, Paul, look, I've been trying to give you your space,
That was actually a pretty good counter as well.
trying not to interfere with another man's game. There's only so long that I can contain this raging sexual charisma. It is about to reach critical mass, and if you don't make a move on Melissa, I'm gonna have to.
You stay away from her.
Paul doesn't seem to care at all. He's like, all right, whatever. But also, you got to give it to Ted. At the very least, he is confident. He's sleazy and not great, but he is confident. Kick his head, Bill. You know he wants to.
Look, guys, Melissa's great. She's a wonderful coworker. I'm just not interested romantically.
Why not?
You're a fucking idiot, Paul.
This is gonna sound silly, but
Uh-huh.
she likes cats too much.
That's the deal breaker? Whoa. I thought Paul just like wasn't interested generally. He's like, whatever. I already have my sights on somebody. It's that she likes cats too much? Cats are great. I love cats. Me and Paul wouldn't get along super well, I don't think. As much as I hate to admit it, I don't think we would be very close.
You're trash, Matthews.
There are cat people.
Wait. Listen, I love cats, but Miss Alyssa loves cats? Huh. Maybe I'm underestimating her.
And there are dog people. I'm a dog person.
Why do you hate cats so much?
I don't hate them. I just don't like them. When I was a kid,
I'm also a dog person. I'm a cat and dog person. There's no reason to be one or the other. Both are wonderful pets. It's the episode we're watching, Laura. Hey, Melissa, that's what it's called.
I had a good dog named Spot and a bad cat named Whiskers. That cat was mean to me and Whiskers. Spot. It's nothing against Melissa. We just don't mix.
Wow. He has cat trauma. Put that down on the Paul lore.
Well, you're lost, fuckhead.
Yeah, you fuckhead.
What? Now,
You know
Bill.
what? This is not an appropriate workplace conversation.
Now, Bill and Ted, hey, like the movie, are now in agreement. They're like, oh, is the audio having issues? Mariah's Melissa. Yeah, it's this one. Lauren, I think it's just a you issue. I think everyone else seems to be totally fine with video and audio. Just turn your stuff up.
Think about your Paul returns.
Although I will admit, Paul and Nick are, well, no, Paul's the character. Paul and the narrator are, their audio is a little bit wiggly, we will say.
It's work. Ted heads after Melissa. Smooths out his mustache. Checks his breath. When he's caught up to her, he begins to call.
Hey, Melissa.
With that reaction to his own breath, he should have stopped there. I don't know. Get a mint, man. Why don't you have a mint? At least some gum.
When Freddy Biggs, the office's other mustache creep, steps into his path.
Freddy.
I thought we talked about this.
Hey,
See
Freddy.
the extension cord taped to the carpet? You keep your sleeves on that side of the line, and I'll keep mine over here. You can see Melissa's desk falls squarely in my jurisdiction.
You don't own Melissa. She's free to make her own mistakes.
Oh gosh. They divided the office with a single. Jeff has a lot of technical problems in this video. I think that's fine. Jeff is great. He can make up with it with pure acting chops. They divided the office though. That's crazy.
And listen good. I've been after Melissa for a long time, and I will not let another man near her. You will see.
Wait. Every time Jeff's audio echoes, Mariah like laughs. It is also fun how the character, I'm assuming, like reacts to like when other people are saying stuff about her, like when Ted was saying secretary. Mariah on the left be like
Stay away if you know what's good for you. Capiche? Capiche?
Freddy backs into his office
Capiche?
and slams the door.
Capiche?
Ted grins.
Oh, Freddy. Poor, stupid Freddy. The forbidden fruit is always the sweetest.
Okay, so now the fact that, you know, he's supposed to be on the other side is just making him even more interested. Do you think Ted is going to die in this episode? There's more than a 50% chance that it'll happen, so I feel like it's a decent bet.
That night, Ted paces outside the elevator in the CCRP parking garage. He's waiting for Melissa, practicing a few pickup lines.
Hey, Melissa. So, you want to give me a ride home? Then give me a ride at home? Ha ha!
He's as smooth as a box of nails. Ted dying is a canon event. It really is. You can't avoid it. Or at least dying or a fate worse than death. And then dying.
Yeah, that's a good one.
What Ted doesn't see
Not sure about
is
that.
Freddy, watching him from inside a parked car. Freddy's eyes narrow as he turns the key and menacingly revs the engine.
Huh?
The next day, Paul sighs, gets up from his desk, and pokes.
What is Freddy planning, huh? I don't trust him. Ted is a sleazebag, but he isn't a killer. Freddy, I don't know. We have nothing. We got no knowledge about him. I don't trust him. Trust him even less than Fred. Than Ted. Not Fred. Oh, jeez.
Inside Ted's office.
Hey, Ted, I'm gonna order some beanies. You want a chai?
But the office is empty.
Oh.
Ted's nowhere to be found. Over at her.
Have we already lost Ted? Did he? Oh gosh, I said it. Okay.
desk.
What?
Lisa
Oh gosh, what did Fred do?
looked around at 2 tickets. She closes her eyes and takes a deep breath.
Okay, Melissa, you got this.
Moments later,
Echo.
she appears at the entrance of Paul's cubicle, smiling hopefully.
Hey, Paul.
Hey, Melissa.
Oh,
Do you have anything this weekend?
about to see some heartbreak, huh?
No.
Well, since you're free, I've got these 2 tickets to this new musical at the Starlight. It's called Working.
Working. Did you hear that? Was that Working Boys? Did the professor's dreams come true? Did I hear that right? I have to rewind. I'm sorry.
Since you're free, I've got these 2 tickets to this new musical at the Starlight. It's called Working.
That has to be Working Boys. But also, oof, Melissa, you could not have chosen a worse thing to invite him to. A musical? He hates musicals, man.
What?
Melissa, no. Sorry. I don't like musicals.
Oh, okay. Do you like film?
Not particularly.
Dancing?
I got 2 left feet.
Well, is there anything you do like?
I like,
You know what? I was wondering about that question. Is there anything he likes? Oh, man, I was kind of hoping he was going to say like an actual thing rather than coffee. Working Boy was actually made. It was only available to the Kickstarter backers. No. We'll never get to see the great show Working Boys, the musical film of our generation. They couldn't let it be free. It would have changed the world too much. We weren't ready for it.
Paul hops to his feet when the elevator doors open and a woman steps out carrying the delivery order from a nearby coffee shop.
hey, everybody, Beanies is here!
Paul squeezes past Melissa and excitedly rushes.
The music of Beanies.
Passes out the drinks.
All right, order number 12. Who had the caramel frap?
Right here.
And then we got the cold brew with cream.
Man, poor Melissa. Unfortunately for her, Paul has one desire. Coffee. And I guess also potentially, to be with Emma, who sells coffee. Related, potentially? I don't know.
Emma turns to Paul and hands him a black coffee, grinning.
Yay!
And special delivery.
Thanks, Emma. So, last weekend was fun.
Man, I'll be honest. I get so happy whenever I see Paul and Emma interact. I get like giddy. Which sucks for Mariah. No, not Mariah. Melissa. Mariah's the actress. Melissa's just standing there and being like, "Oh, yeah, Paul's taken, huh? Yikes."
See? Hate watching is where it's at. You don't go to the movies to see something good. You go to laugh at shit.
I've been doing it wrong all these years.
That is actually, I mean, fair enough. But that is how I get through movies that I don't particularly enjoy. I just start critiquing them. Not even like in a productive way, just like what even is this? And I start making logical connection between stuff. Being like, wait a second. If Santa is an adult pretending to be a teenager, but that character is the daughter of Jack Frost, why didn't they just make Santa, the son of Santa? You know what I'm talking about? Hope you do. The Kickstarter Working Boy thing is actually a short film and is not yet announced to the public to be publicly released. But knowing StarKid, I think it will one day be. Okay, sweet.
If you thought that Santa movie was bad, you have to come see this new musical at the Starlight with me. It's going to be a travesty.
They're already talking about it. And don't you dare mock Working Boys. It's gonna be the best musical ever.
Perfect.
Melissa watches the exchange between Paul and Emma. Her heart sinks.
Oof.
She tosses the tickets into a nearby trash can and pushes her mail cart away. Suddenly, Freddie steps into her path.
Man, I do feel bad for Melissa. she was really trying, and I mean, what could Paul really have done besides be very upfront and be like, no, I'm in a relationship. Like, yeah, I guess that would have solved it, but also could have been, how do you really, like, naturally bring that into conversation without just being kind of rude, you know? Are they in a relationship right now? Like, Paul and Emma? Or are they, like, testing the waters, like a date or two right now? I don't know.
Pat grabbing the front of her cart.
Hey, Melissa. Hey, Melissa.
Let go of my cart.
The echo.
I see the way you look at him, Paul Matthews. You want him, don't you?
The echo gets her every single time. It's kind of hilarious.
That's none of your business.
Oh, it very much is my business. Is my business. I noticed Ted's not here today. And last night, waiting for you. I hope he's okay.
What do you mean by that, Fred?
Leave me alone.
You act so innocent, but I know what you're really like.
You don't know anything about me.
Plenty of girls just like you. And sooner or later, I always get my hands on them.
That's the creepiest possible thing you could have said. Sooner or later, I always get my hands on them. That just sounds like you're a molester. See? Ted would never do that. Yeah, Ted would never do that. That was probably. No,
The
definitely.
nearby door opens and Mr. Davidson steps out.
Probably would. Come on. Don't kick Ted. Ted's probably dead right now. Don't kick him while he's, buried.
Hey, Melissa, could you get my wife on the line? I think I finally want to tell her something.
Yes, Mr. Davidson.
Mr. Davidson's gonna... Oh, gosh. Mr. Davidson's finally gonna tell his wife what he wants? What he truly wants?
You're mine!
Oh,
That night, Mr. Davidson closes his office door and
jumping between Fred and Mr. Davidson was a little unclear, but I got it. I was just like, I was a little surprised by it.
inside,
See you, Lorem.
disappointed in himself. Did he finally tell his wife that very important something? Not today. He throws his coat over his arm and starts for the exit.
Not today.
When he notices an employee still at their desk in the half-darkened building.
I think Mr. Davidson's marriage would be saved if he actually told his wife what he wanted. Because we know his wife is cheating on him with the police guy. Which I think is the same police guy who was in a relationship with... No, the same police guy who's married and who was also in a relationship with Zoe, I think, right? Interesting. Man, but his marriage would probably be saved if he told her just,
You're sure burning the midnight oil.
Well, I'm going to a show at 8. Figure I'd just stay downtown.
Good man. Don't work too hard.
I don't.
Oh, it's
See you on
Paul.
Monday.
Mr. Davidson leaves.
Paul, you're not supposed to tell your boss that. You'll be like, yes, sir. Even if you're not working hard, you gotta at least give them the illusion. Charlotte is with Sam, the police guy, and he's cheating with Zoe, I think. Oh, okay. I think I misunderstood something then. Do we know his wife?
And Paul is alone. Or is he? As Paul casually surfs the internet, the remaining lights in the office suddenly go out.
Excuse me.
We don't. Okay. I thought Charlotte and his wife were the same. I don't know why I thought that they were the same person, actually. Huh. I don't know where that connection in my brain came then, I guess. Is Freddy gonna kill Paul, even though Paul isn't interested in Melissa at all? I think his wife picture is the actress who plays Charlotte. That might be it? Maybe, but that costuming is, like, pretty good, so I don't know. Sam and Jeff plays both of them. That's probably why the connection happened in my brain.
I'm still working in here.
Paul rises from his desk and heads for the light switch. He freezes at the sound of soft, skittering footsteps. Someone is stalking him through the dark.
Hello? Is anyone...
Bang! Paul ducks for cover as a gunshot sounds. Behind him, a stack of papers.
Oh my goodness!
Holy shit! Paul turns to find Freddy, a smoking revolver in his hand.
Why? This is so unnecessary. He didn't need to do this at all. Melissa probably would have gotten over him eventually, man. What?
Freddy, put down the gun.
Shut up, Paul.
Oh.
Come here.
There's the audio.
You don't have to do this.
Wanna die, Matthews?
No, I don't.
Then you do precisely as I say.
Okay.
Paul cautiously approaches him when, whack! Freddy is hit over the head with a metal wastebasket. He falls to the floor.
Oh, Melissa.
Paul looks up to find his savior, Melissa.
Hi, Paul.
What's up? Oh my god.
Paul rushes.
Wait, is this gonna be a twist where Melissa killed Ted? And I don't know. I'm like, apparently this is a weird episode, so I'm like trying to get ahead of the predictions.
Shaken. He stares down at Freddy.
I heard him, Paul, but I had to. Is he dead?
Paul checks for a pulse.
No, he's unconscious.
Oh. I didn't know you knew what you were doing.
What do we do?
I'll call the police. You tie him up. There's something we could use in Mr. Davidson's office.
Okay.
Paul rips through the drawers of Mr. Davidson's desk.
Does Mr. Davidson in his own office? If so, I guess he and Ted aren't so different after all. He's not that different from a Spankowski.
Yes, Melissa paces frantically, the phone to her ear.
Yes, there's been an assault at CCRP, technical department. Please hurry.
Paul opens a drawer to find a pair of fuzzy handcuffs, a ball gag, and a leather-studded belt.
He does.
He peers into the drawer, looks at Paul, and shrugs.
Everyone's got to finish, I guess.
Yeah.
She emerges from the office with the fuzzy handcuffs. She sprints to where they left Freddy, only to find that he's gone.
Uh-oh.
Paul?
Melissa, you should have stayed there, making sure that he's, sticks on the ground. Maybe give him another whack in case he starts getting up.
Freddy leaps out from the shadows, tackling Melissa. She kicks his face and scrambles to her feet. She races for the stairwell, flies down the steps, and bursts through the door to the basement. She frantically dashes down dingy, steam-filled corridors. When she turns back to see if she's lost him in the subterranean labyrinth, Freddy leaps out from behind a boiler, knocking her to the floor.
Oh, gosh.
Melissa flails and screams. Freddy grabs her limbs.
Got you. I told you you'd be mine. Now get your...
Okay. See? I knew he was this... I got a feeling he was going to be this kind of creep. And he was. Oh, boy.
hands behind your...
Freddy chokes as Mr. Davidson's leather-studded belt wraps around his neck. It's Paul. He pulls the belt tighter. Freddy's eyes bulge.
Oh.
You dumb fuck.
Freddy leaves his eyes.
The echo. The echo completely killed that. Any tension that could have been there. That was good. I love that. At least Ted has a few redeeming qualities. Yeah, I don't think he would assault somebody, despite what some people in chat seem to believe. Mariah and Lauren cannot hold it together. It's good. It's very funny.
And falls to the floor. Paul turns to Melissa and helps her to her feet. Are you all right?
Paul.
Melissa throws her arms around him. Paul hugs her back. Then handcuffs Freddy to a nearby pipe. Freddy moans groggily. Melissa kicks him in the stomach and he keels over.
Okay, so Freddy's still alive. I kind of thought they killed him, but he's still alive.
She breathes heavily, her eyes wide.
I can't be here anymore. I don't want to be here anymore.
Paul puts a hand on her shoulder. She grabs for it.
It's okay, Melissa. The police will find you. Talk to them. First, I'm going to drive you home.
Later, Melissa unlocks the door, and the two step into her apartment. It's a cheery little unit with cat artwork on the walls and shelves lined with porcelain felines. Paul heads for the kitchen.
Oh, okay, so yeah, she really likes cats, huh? Cat posters, cat, like, little statues. How many cats does she have?
Kitchen. Melissa collapses onto the couch, wrapping herself in a pink blanket printed with kittens. Paul enters
My
the
goodness.
living room, handing her a glass of water.
Thank you. I feel so stupid. I should have known. He's always said weird stuff to me.
It's not your fault.
Paul's phone buzzes. He checks it. It's a call from Emma.
I mean, yeah, like, how could anyone possibly expect a guy to just, over practically nothing, to just try to kill someone? Like, but I don't know. I'm suspicious of Melissa. Somebody who likes cats that much.
Shouldn't you get that?
He shakes his head, silencing the phone.
It's fine. Right now, I just want to make sure you're okay.
He takes the seat beside her.
Yeah.
She smiles at him, blushing.
Oh, you're such a good person. And I almost got you killed. No wonder you don't like me.
I like you very much, Melissa.
Not in the way I like you.
Okay. I don't know. I feel like... I don't know. I'm, like, trying to think. Because it's, like, it's alright. You know, it's a tense situation. There's that, what's it called? Like, a bridge effect, where when two people have gone through, like, an intense life or death situations, the emotions might be confused for, like, you know, attraction. I don't know.
Well, you don't really know me that well.
I see you every day at the office. I know you're kind and hardworking.
You're already about 60% wrong.
At the very least, we know he's not hardworking. He's very clear, even when he's talking to his boss, that he's not hardworking.
The worst thing you've ever done. Jaywalk?
No, never. That's very unsafe.
See? You're perfect.
He hasn't even jaywalked? He really is the perfect, like, person to clone, huh? I can see why they did it.
I'll tell you the worst thing I've ever done. You won't like me after that.
Try me.
Okay. Here goes.
All right, I'm excited.
This was back when I was about 10.
Okay.
I wanted a dog more than anything. One day, I'm walking home.
So he's 10, so already, what he's about to say is either going to be very, very mundane or, like, horrific. And I don't think he's going to admit to Melissa that he did something horrific. Probably.
There he was. On Little brown dog with pointy ears and a wagging tail. He didn't have a collar, so I took him home. Spot. That's what I mean.
I guess this is a video recording on somebody's mobile. That like startled me. I was like, "What's happening?" Okay. So he stole his dog Spot. I'm guessing is gonna be the reveal.
He was my best pal. I can still see him now. Begging for scraps, chasing his tail, hiding under the bed from that little asshole Whiskers. That cat was not nice to him.
He does not like cats, man.
Those were the best 5 days of my childhood.
5 days.
You see, the next week, Spot and I were out for a walk, and that's when I saw the sign stapled to a tree. Lost dog, it said. It was a picture of my dog. Please call if you have any information regarding Patches. We miss him very much.
That's pretty much what I was expecting. Also, Patches, could be a nice name, but Spot is it's classic for a reason, you know?
What a stupid name. Well, if they cared about him so much, then why was he out on his own on that day with no collar, no tags? It wasn't fair. He was my dog, damn it.
He's getting emotional about this.
I wasn't about to. I picked him up to carry him home, and I know family down the street. 3 kids, a mom, and a dad. We were putting lost dog signs on every tree up and down the block.
Oof.
Patches!
Man, it's one thing to ignore a sign, but to see, like, the family themselves, who you know you have the dog of, I don't think my heart could take that. I'd have to give it back. I'd feel... I couldn't live with that guilt for the rest of my life.
Spot started wriggling in my arms. He was trying to abandon me so he could go back to those very irresponsible people. I tried to hold on to him, but he was fighting too hard. He got free and ran straight for him. Ran right at him. Spot! I cried. A car came flying around the corner, and Spot didn't make it.
That is not the twist I expected to this. Oh my god. Spot, no! Or Patches. Whatever name you would have preferred. Ah. You know what? This is the worst thing you've ever done, Paul. My goodness. That's so sad.
I just held on to him tighter, or hell, if I just knew the right thing and walked him over to his real family, then that dog might have had a long, happy life.
Yeah, so if you... I mean... That's just like a random tragedy, you know? Like, what... As a kid, could you have held on, like, tighter? Maybe. It's hard to say. Maybe the dog would have escaped anyway. If you gave them over, yeah, I guess it would have been fine. That's rough. But you were emotional. Like, in hindsight, yeah, you can make that decision. But in the moment, how could you, you know?
It's a terrible feeling to feel responsible for the death of a pet.
He turns to Melissa. She's speechless.
Pretty awful, huh?
How's she gonna react?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm not so perfect now, am I?
Don't laugh. A living creature died because of you.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I'll never forgive myself.
That is disgusting. I can't believe you.
Okay.
Sorry. You wanted me to tell you.
I had this image of you in my...
Bro, did she literally go 180 degrees and be like, oh. My goodness. Like, I get it. That is horrible, but it's not like... It's not like, okay, you are a monster now. I will hunt you to the day you die. like, yeah, it's bad. Don't get me wrong. It's a tragedy. But in the grand scheme of things, it's not. It was just a mistake you didn't. It's not like he killed his dog with his bare hands or something. It just happened.
My head, Paul, and you just fucking ruined it.
Melissa
So?
bolts up from the couch.
It's not his fault. It doesn't matter. Like, people will never live up to the image of them that you built in your head. So you just got to accept that that image is wrong, and if they break it, it is what it is. That's life. So, like, but you getting mad that they don't live up to your image that you made, that's ridiculous.
And storms out of the room.
Honestly, that's parasocial as heck.
Where are you going?
I just can't even with you right now. I can't even. Just feed the dog. Can I trust you to do that, Paul?
Oh, she has a dog.
She stomps away, furious.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Okay.
Emotions flipped real fast, man.
Bewildered, Paul heads for the kitchen, where he finds a dog dish and some kibble. He finds a bowl.
Hey, doggy, I got some dinner for you.
Paul notices a name printed on the dish. It reads,
Teddy bear. Come and get it, teddy bear.
Oh yeah, she has a... What do you mean she has a quote-unquote dog? Quote-unquote? Oh, gosh.
Paul checks for the dog in the hall.
I'm so nervous now.
The living room, then wanders into a darkened bedroom. The closet light is on, though the doors are shut. From inside, Paul can hear faint whimpering. He smiles.
How'd you get yourself stuck in there, little buddy?
Paul opens the closet door and nearly faints. The dog dish falls from his hand, clattering the floor.
What?
Inside the closet, Ted is curled up inside a metal cage. He's shivering, disheveled, dressed in nothing but...
Ted? Okay, first of all, I'm glad to see that Ted is alive. But man, Ted cannot catch a break. He is... Why? But honestly, I had a feeling. I genuinely had a feeling that Melissa was the reason that Ted disappeared and not Fred. Or Freddy or whatever. I just had this sense that things weren't as, straightforward as they seemed. Oh boy.
Turns to Paul and desperately wails.
You gotta get me out of here, Paul. She's fucking nuts. She cut off my fucking fingers, Paul.
Ted?
She cut off my fucking...
Oh my god. That's so... What? That's horrific. That's actually horrific.
Fingers, Paul.
Paul!
Ted holds up his... Whereas Paul recoils in terror as Melissa rushes into the room, brandishing a taser. She lights it up and shoves it into Paul's back.
No! Paul!
Through Paul's body, drops to the floor with a thud. Then, darkness.
Oh god, is Paul gonna lose his fingers too? Is he gonna get turned into the dog? Also, teddy bear, because Ted. Oh my gosh, having your fingers cut off, so I guess you could act like a dog. You can't open door, like. Oh, that's genuinely anything revolving around your hands and your wrists is so disturbing to me. It makes me so uncomfortable. Straight up torture, genuinely. Oh my gosh.
So now it's going to be a little time to take a break, just to remind people, commercial break, just to remind people why we're here, why we're reading this story. This is a never before heard Nightmare Time story that we're reading as part of our StarKid Returns campaign, as part of this Hatchfield Halloween party. We're trying to raise money.
Wait, that's really cool. I didn't know that they were doing a little. Now they're doing a little what's it called? Charity thing. Okay, that's cool. My fingers hurt thinking about it. I know, right? Oh, now you'll never see Melissa the same way after watching the guy who didn't like. Oh my God, you're right, Melissa. We're gonna. Oh. Next time we see Melissa, we're gonna know that she will cut your fingers off and turn you into a dog. Horrible.
For our upcoming project, including the whole season of
Melissa seems so sweet, though. No, don't even joke. But and anyway, they're raising money for this thing.
Events like a new concert tour and the next Hatchfield musical called Nerdy Prudes Must Die.
Oh.
As soon as.
Okay, so this was before Nerdy Prudes Must Die. I had it mixed up. Okay. Sweet in a crazy way, I guess. I guess. Men will look at a woman like that and be like, oh, after she cut off the fingers of under the guy and be like, I can fix her. And they are wrong. I'm glad to know that they reached their goal since Nerdy Prudes Must Die is out. So that's cool.
The campaign gets $1,000 more. We're actually going to pause the story so that we can do another unlockable where we're going to be discussing a Hatchfield theory that we're calling the Jane Perkins theory. So that is the next unlockable at $291,500. So just a little less than $1,000 and we get that next unlockable. And now let's go back to the story.
All right, let's hop in.
The world fades back into focus as Paul comes to. He groggily lifts his head.
Oh, gosh.
Only to find he's been stripped down to his underwear. He's tied to a coffee table. In the corner of the room, Ted sits in his cage, shaking. Beside Paul is Melissa, stretching out a length of piano wire.
Piano wire. Is that how she cuts off your fingers? I know piano wire is like really strong, right? But I don't know if it's like sharp or anything. I don't think it is. Ouch.
Melissa, what are you doing?
I thought I knew you, Paul. I really thought you were a human being, but nope. Wrong again. Now I see you for what you truly are. You've been walking around on your hind legs, trying to trick the world. But I'm onto you. I see the seam in your skin suit. I know that underneath you're nothing but a mangy, slobbering dog.
Melissa starts.
Okay. So she is... Huh. Is that her whole idea? Is that why she doesn't feel bad about doing this? Because she's just like... Unless you're literally... You've never hurt a living thing in your life. You're a dog. And you should be treated like one and become one. I guess.
Starts wrapping the piano wire around Paul's fingers.
Oh my God.
What's that for?
She
It's
really
amazing. Sometimes your bark almost sounds like human words, but dogs can't talk. And dogs don't have fingers, do they? No, dogs have paws. They walk around on little beans, soft little puppy beans. So I'm going to remove these fingers that you stole, you naughty boy, and I'm going to give you back your beans.
Melissa
is. Okay. Does she mean this like metaphorically? Well, obviously she means literally ripping off the fingers, but does she mean like the fact that you're a dog, or does she like okay, does she actually believe that they are animals dressing up as humans? It sounds like a weird question, but I have no idea. It's hard to tell. All right. My goodness.
Melissa starts to pull the piano wire taut.
Please, Melissa, don't do this!
Don't bark at me!
She starts pulling the wire back and forth in a sawing motion. It squeezes tight around Paul's finger, digging into his skin.
Please, no!
She 100% believes. And what? Killing a dog convinced her that Paul isn't human. He's just an animal pretending to be human. Oh my. Also, she doesn't like dogs either. She likes cats. We know that. Oh my goodness.
Bad dog. Bad dog.
As the piano wire pinches his flesh, Paul gazes up into Melissa's eyes. There is madness there. She can't be reasoned with. He looks around for something, anything that can save him. But there's nothing. Only the cat posters on the wall, the kitten pillows on the couch, the cat clock hanging above the mantel. As his finger starts to bleed, a last idea pops into his head. It's desperate, but it's all
he has? I have no idea what he can think. Like what? Be like, I have a cat, and then if you do this, they'll starve. I don't know. What could you possibly say to her to like stop this?
he's got. He opens his mouth and produces a soft, pitiful. Melissa stops. She looks at Paul, confused. Her brow furrows. Paul submits, looking as cat-like as possible. If it's dogs she hates, he'll pretend to be something a bit more feline.
Oh wow, she really believes that they're animals pretending to be humans. Fingers, when she said fingers that you stole, she really believes this. Because that's the only way this whole cat-like idea even slightly works. Although then again, why wouldn't she cut off the fingers anyway? Be like, well, cats also walk on paws.
Melissa pauses and softens.
Puss?
A powerful smile creeps onto her face. She giggles.
Okay.
How'd you get in here, kitty?
Paul stares up in disbelief. He's not entirely sure if Melissa's still toying with him, performing some strange mind game, but whatever he's done, it seems to be working. Melissa looks around, playfully suspicious.
I could have sworn I was right about to punish a no-good mutt. But that mean old dog must have slipped out when you wandered in, Puss. Wait.
She looks at the piano wire in her hand, gasps.
What am I doing? I can't declaw a cat. That's inhumane. That's like chopping off a part of their fingers.
Huh? I mean, yes, true. It is inhumane to declaw a cat. But how is it's fine to do to a dog though? Is it? Is it? I don't know. Okay, I thought she was gonna be like, oh, I was wrong. You're actually not. Okay, yeah, it's not fine to do to a dog. It's just Melissa logic. It's like, I thought she was like, oh, I was wrong. You're not a dog. You're a cat. I can't believe She's like, oh, huh. Where'd that dog go? It's like a baby where it's like, peekaboo, but instead of that, it's like, meow. Meow. You guys were right that this is weird.
Anyone who does that should fucking die.
Melissa pulls the wear off of Paul's swollen digit. She hastily unties him and starts stroking his bewildered head.
Okay. She has a very clear moral compass, which is killing animal bad, not being perfect bad, and mean you are animal. Dog bad, cat good. This was the first Nightmare Time episode I watched and put you off from watching the rest of them. This is not a good one to watch. I feel like everything else, all the increasing strangeness from episode 1 of Nightmare Time all the way to here, has prepared me for this, the disturbingness of all this.
Aw, it's okay, Puss. I always wanted a sweet little kitty, but I'm afraid you're gonna have to get along with your bad brother, Teddy Bear. He's gotta stay in that cage, 'cause he's bad. You disgusting hound. But little kitty can go whatever he wants.
Hoping it might also work, Paul crawls to the front door and starts scratching at it. Like
What's this person doing? Okay. You know what? Good idea, but I get the feeling that she's not going to let him leave. He's like, well, I mean, I have you here now. I'm not going to let you go. But, wow.
Cat who wants to be let out.
She really hates dogs. Why?
You can go anywhere in the house, Puss. You can't go outside with all those cars and diseases and stray cats.
She rubs her chin, eyeing the knife block in the kit house.
Well, I guess I could let you out once in a while. If I neutered you first.
Paul immediately...
I was about to say, what's wrong with stray cats? And then, oh my goodness. Her logic is so, like, clearly she understands enough that she can't take you to the vet, because she knows that, yeah, you're an animal, but also I'll get in trouble since they'll know that you're a human. So, like, she has some awareness of, yeah, they're not actually animals. Well, they're not perceived as animals, I guess. But the fact that she, like... My goodness.
He stops scratching the door and shakes his head.
Oh, look at the time. Gosh, I'm beat. I don't want to wake up early and go all the way back to that office just to kill that guy in the basement. Stupid Freddy. It is the weekend, so he might just die of thirst, but I have to get rid of the body. Gotta put that in my planner or I'll forget. Alright, let's go to bed, play.
She's so casual about it. It's like, gotta put it on the calendar. You know, I might forget or not. I'm a little quirky like that.
She turns to Paul. He hesitates.
I said, come to bed.
She heads for the bedroom.
Okay.
Paul timidly crawls after her. She points to the edge of the bed.
Stay there, at the foot of the bed, like a good kitty.
Melissa climbs under the covers, taser in hand. A horrified Paul curls up at her feet. She smiles at him wickedly.
And don't you move a muscle, Puss. I'm a very light sleeper.
Okay. I think Mariah's finally having to play a crazy character. I mean, there must be something so, freeing about just being insane. But also, man, that's, what a situation to get dragged into. I feel like Emma will probably be the savior here, especially since Paul does have his phone. But, I don't know. I still think Ted is gonna die by the end of this. Yeah, this is probably still gonna happen, though, to be honest.
Good night.
She switches off the lamp.
Oh, also, I was gonna say, the fact that she has her taser, again, she's aware that he's not actually an animal. Kind of. At the very least, in the back of her mind, she's like, yeah, okay, he's not actually an animal. He can get up, he might try to attack me. I might have to tase him. So there's, like, some level of awareness there, but it's a very twisted one.
And blissfully closes her eyes. Paul lays there, petrified, all night.
Okay.
The next day, Melissa opens the heavily bolted front door. She turns back to Paul, who sits miserably on the floor.
All right, I'm going to the store to pick up some cat food. Yum yum. Purr. See you in a few hours.
Melissa leaves, locking the door
Oh,
shut from
boy.
the outside. When she's completely out of earshot, Ted yells from the corner.
Paul, get me the fuck out of this cage, man.
Okay. Now, the simple answer to all this is just they can get out now. She's not here to stop them, so just leave. Why won't that work? I'm curious.
What the fuck, Ted? What the serious fuck?
Paul lets Ted out. He pushes past Paul and runs to the couch.
Oh, I gotta piss. She never lets me out in the morning. I hate doing this inside, but...
Ted pulls down his undies and peeks on the edge of the sofa.
Ted!
I'm sorry.
Bro, there's a bathroom. Just go to the bathroom.
It's mine now.
You gotta get out of here, Ted!
Shut up, Paul. Shut up. I've been here for days. You don't think I've tried to escape? The doors are bolted shut. So is the bathroom. So are the kitchen cabinets. I'm starving.
Okay, so that's why he doesn't go to the bathroom.
He picks up the teddy bear bowl and starts eating the kibble. The fight drains from Paul. He sinks to the floor.
What are we gonna do?
I don't know. I'm eating.
We can't just let her do this to us!
Oh, like it's so hard for you.
Ted holds up his mutilated hands.
You didn't get your puppy beans. I got no sympathy for cats like you.
Bro. So just the fact that, okay, you're a cat and are treated better than I am because I'm a dog, that's enough to for Ted to be like, screw off. I hate you, Paul. Yeah, that sounds like a Ted move, honestly.
This can't be happening!
Fucking happening, Paul. We can't get out. She gives us food. She gives us water. She will kill us if we try to escape. This is our life now. I am Teddy Bear. You are Puss. Just follow my fucking lead.
Ted is, you know what? Ted is weirdly like, fine, whatever. I'll live like this, I guess. I don't know why. Ted is embracing his inner doghood. I mean, I guess so. Ryan's just laughing. That's probably how Melissa would react as well.
Hours later, Melissa returns with shopping bags full of cat food and litter.
Ted low-key enjoying it? Maybe.
Ted and Paul, left with no other option, pretend to be her happy pets. They jump up and down with feigned excitement.
Ruff, ruff, ruff. Mommy's home. Ruff.
Hey. Ted, dogs don't talk.
Ted shakes his ass like he's wagging his tail. Paul rubs his face on Melissa's leg. Yeah.
Hi, boys. Teddy Bear, get out of your cage. Did you let him out, Puss? You silly kitty.
She takes out her taser from her pocket and zaps Paul. And so Paul's new life as a house pet begins.
Oh. Bro, come on, this is animal abuse. You can't just tase your pets. Jeez. Oh, that's horrible. This actually kind of sounds like hell, to be honest with you. But, okay. How do we get out of here? Emma, you know, it's 2020. Maybe Emma can track Paul's phone, potentially. I don't know.
Twice a day, Melissa opens a can of cat food, dumps it onto a plate, and sets it down in front of Paul. She stares down, daggers at him until he crawls over to the slop, bends down, and eats it. After several days of holding it in, Paul can't wait any longer. He looks at his litter box with utter anguish. With no other
I guess her logic is that the taser's like a shock collar, but even that's questionable. Yeah, like shock collars themselves are like debatably unethical. So a taser being like the equivalent, which it isn't, is already like, oh man, Paul, you're gonna go in a litter box. that's so dehumanizing. Well, everything about this is dehumanizing, but that's like extra dehumanizing.
option, he pulls down his briefs and squats over it. As Paul defecates, Melissa watches and giggles. She takes out her phone and records the whole humiliating process.
Little kitty has to poo poo.
I hate you. I hate you so much.
Utterly revolted, Paul buries his poop. Every night, Melissa sleeps.
What a normal cat owner thing to do, which has become so disturbing considering, well, everything, I guess.
Sleeps soundly in her bed. At her feet, Paul lies there, trapped, awake, and entirely miserable. 1 week into Paul's disappearance, Emma again hands out drinks.
Okay.
Drink orders to the
Emma.
CCRP technical department.
Okay, we got the cappuccino, the caramel frap,
Thank you.
and the milk.
Oh, that's mine. I'm gonna take it.
Does Emma know that Paul's missing, or does, as far as she's aware, he just hasn't like responded to her texts like in a week?
Home to my new kitty. I just got a new cat. You would love him.
She's rubbing it in because she knows that it's Paul. Oh gosh.
I'm more of a dog person.
Of course you are.
Emma looks around.
Whoa.
She doesn't see Paul anywhere. She turns to leave, then figures it wouldn't hurt to ask.
Hey, Melissa. I was supposed to go on a date with Paul last week, and he like totally flaked out on me. He's not answering my calls or texts.
Wow, that must be so humiliating for you.
She's so she's so harsh, man. Even with having Paul as like her cat, she still like hates Emma, I guess. Jeez.
Uh-huh. I'm starting to get worried. You haven't seen him around, have you?
Paul? From this office?
Yes, obviously.
When's the last time I saw Paul? Oh yeah, I remember. It was last night in my bed. He was looking up at me sweetly, licking my fingers clean with his scratchy little tongue.
Okay. Well, next time you see him, tell him to lose my number.
Heartbroken and thoroughly disturbed.
Ah, you know what? I mean, yeah, that's a pretty good way to to deal with that, I guess. She'll move on. Well, she might not move on easily, but she'll move on and be like, wow, dang, he really just cheated on me like that? Oof.
Emma stomps toward the elevator.
You should get a dog if you're lonely, Emma.
As the elevator's doors close on Emma's
How
bright face,
rude. My goodness. I hate Melissa.
Melissa smiles, evilly. From behind her, Bill appears.
Hey, Melissa. So you and Paul, huh? Together at last.
What? Who told you?
Sorry, I couldn't help but overhear. I think that's great. I never liked that Beanie's girl. Nice to see Paul with a good girl like you. Hey,
Bill is such a bad judge of character. He's like, I never liked that person that this other person was with. They would have been better with this. He's a shipper. He's a shipper through and through. His daughter doesn't like that his daughter's dating Deb. Doesn't like Paul is with Beanie's girl. Even though they're all perfect for each other. My goodness. He's worst shipper I've ever met. My goodness. Well, that's a lie. But he's up there.
When is Paul coming back to work? The dang printer's busted.
Paul's not coming back. He's quitting
Paul's the only one who knows how to work the printer, I guess.
and moving to Clivesdale. You'll never see him again.
Melissa,
Paul is moving to Clivesdale. I mean, again, a very good way to make people not think about him. He's like, who cares about Paul? He moves to Clivesdale. Clivesdale. My goodness, Paul would never, genuinely never. No one from Hatchetfield would ever move to Clivesdale. My goodness.
Melissa pushes past Bill and heads back to her desk. He watches her go, thinks for a second, then leans onto the side of Charlotte's cubicle, shaking his head.
I don't know, Charlotte. I can see Paul quitting. We all want to. I could see him leaving without saying goodbye. He's pissy like that. But Clivesdale? No. Something doesn't add up. Someone's been lying. To our poor girl, Melissa. Paul, you...
At least he realized that they're lying. But, But of course he would be like... Because in his mind, Melissa, like his daughter, are pure innocent girls being... So, how could they be wrong?
Son of a bitch.
Paul would never, though.
Okay, we're going to take another quick little break just to remind people that we are, remember, we're reading this as part of this live stream to raise funds for our StarKid Returns campaign.
I mean, they already raised their funds, but I'm sure, you could support, Team StarKid in some ways. Maybe they have a Patreon or a thing. I wouldn't know. I actually don't have any idea. But I'm sure you can find it. And maybe support? So we can get more musicals, maybe more Nightmare Time. I don't know. It'd be kind of sick.
Get on over there if you haven't done so already. You can up your pledge if you've already given, or you can pledge for the first time if you haven't done that yet. And we just added add-ons to the reward tiers. So there are things like special lapel pins and special patches and other things that were featured in other reward tiers that you can now just kind of buy a la carte. So get on over there, and if you haven't, you can up your pledge, or you can give for the first time.
I would love a Team StarKid pin. Just have that. The StarKid sister company, Tin Can Bros, currently has a Kickstarter going on for their 10-year anniversary with a lot of new content. Perfect. If anyone wants to support that, Tin Can Bros Kickstarter, look them up. Maybe support them. Maybe I'll support them. I don't know.
Right now, we're trying to hit a benchmark goal of $291,500, and as soon as we do that, we're going to unlock another unlockable, where we're going to be discussing Hatchetfield theory, which is what we're calling the Jane Perkins.
Join the Tinlightenment? Okay.
Theory. So we're going to be talking a little bit about Jane Perkins, talk about who she was, how she plays into the story, and things like that. So it's something that we've never really done before, is kind of open up about the lore of everything. So as soon as...
My goodness. Oh. They froze.
Really not that far. 290,006 right now. So we're pretty close. So as soon as we hit that $291,500, we will...
I'm gonna be honest, by the way. If they hit that goal and then pause the Hey Melissa thing, I might just skip it for the Hey Melissa.
We'll pause the story.
Unless people don't want me to go through it and like watch it. I don't know.
And we will talk about Jane Perkins. But for right now, let's get back to the action and see what Paul and Ted are gonna do in this crazy situation.
Okay.
Here we go.
I'm so curious.
That evening, Melissa looks down at Paul and Ted, who again sit on the floor in their underwear, shivering and scared.
Puss, Teddy Bear, I've got some friends coming in from out of town tonight, so I need you both to be very, very good, okay? No barking, no scratching at the door, not a peep. Can you do that for me?
I mean...
Look at the taser in her hand and nod helplessly.
Yes, but also this is like their one... They have to do something, because it's like their one chance to get out. Unless her friends are also freaks. See, that's the kind of thing. How can you... You just kind of have to hope that that's not the case. But, like, is it worth the risk where... Okay. Either these friends don't know, or they're the kind of people who wouldn't care. Or maybe support. I don't know. Either way. So either you die making a pointless attempt, or you get a chance to actually escape. And it's not even guaranteed. It's just a chance. And if you fail that chance, you die. That's tough.
Rough.
Meow.
No, jeez.
Later, Paul and Ted sit in the darkened apartment. Melissa's been out for hours. Resigned to their fate, the two miserable men sit there in silence. Their ears perk up when they hear muffled voices outside the apartment. Then, sounds of the many locks and latches coming undone.
Oh.
As the front door opens, Melissa's voice spills inside.
And then a sweet little kitty just wandered in. Okay, girls, here they are. Teddy bear and Puss.
Melissa flips on the light, illuminating Paul and Ted. Melissa is accompanied by her visiting friends.
Okay, so I'm guessing these friends don't care that much then, because she's willing to show them off.
Nina, Chrissy, and Aubrey. Paul and Ted look to them, pathetically.
Woof.
We help. Women see Paul and Ted, and their mouths drop open.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Hope stirs in Paul's heart. Thank goodness, he thinks. Melissa's finally slipped up. She's brought people, reasonable people who can help.
No.
Melissa? They are so cute!
Oh, gosh. Welcome back, Lauren. Oh, man. Also, Lauren, you came back at a very worrying time. Yeah, see, this is what I was thinking. Either these people support it, or they don't. And, like, why would you risk bringing people who don't, right?
Paul and Ted's hopes for help are dashed when the girls, all equally as maniacal as Melissa, run over, greeting them like adorable pets. They start scratching Paul's chin, rubbing Ted's belly. Hi, Teddy Bear, you naughty doggy.
Hi, Puss. Aw, he's shy.
Yeah.
Chrissy takes out her phone and starts scrolling through pictures of her own dog, which is in fact an imprisoned man. Oh my god.
Oh my god, there's like a whole community of these people. That's crazy. There's a whole community of these people. They're all crazy. They're all insane.
You have to see my dog. He bites, but we're working on it. The girls all laugh at the pics, except Aubrey, who seems distraught.
What's wrong, Aubrey? She had to put her dog down last week.
Nina puts a comforting hand on Aubrey's shoulder.
That's rough, but we've all been there.
Oh, she killed the man that, assuming man. This seems like their pets are men. Who are animals, I guess, to them. Yeah, the fact that there's a community of them is insane. But, it's Hatchetfield. It's disturbing, but somehow not unbelievable.
Come on, girls. We could all use some fun. Are we gonna get our drink on or what?
Girls' night!
Yeah.
Nina runs a hand through Ted's hair.
God, this is a cute dog. I want to play with him tonight. You want to play with me, Teddy Bear?
Ted looks to her, intrigued.
Wait. So, does she... I can confirm that all girl nights are exactly like this. God, I hope not. My goodness. Oh, man. Okay, so Melissa doesn't seem very interested in, Melissa doesn't seem very interested in doing it with either of her pets. But I guess, but she was the one who said naughty dog, and I guess is interested. You know what? Maybe the Spenkovsky charm actually does come out, but only when Ted, can't talk. Which actually does make a lot of sense if you think about it. This makes come to mind that video of my roommate is a furry. Yes, it does.
Melissa slinks over to Ted. She too tussles his hair, teasing him.
Oh, we'll all play with him tonight if he's real good. He might even get a very special treat. Okay, girls, what are we starting with?
All right, now I'm certain that they're gonna like eat him or something, and not in the good way. They're gonna like sacrifice him to dark gods. Well, the dark gods we know and love, and also fear, and kind of hate.
We've got some tequila. We could make Moscow mules.
Shots. The girls file into the kitchen.
Okay.
When they're out of earshot, Paul points to what they all failed to notice. Melissa didn't finish locking the door's padlock.
Ted, we left the door unlocked. We're getting out of here. Come on.
Paul heads for the door, but Ted grabs his arm.
Whoa. Slow down there, Paul. I want to see where this is going.
Ted!
Are you crazy?
Even cut fingers and weeks, not a week, weeks at this point of living as a dog cannot stop Ted from trying to get some action. He has one desire, and and nothing will stop him from going after that. That's crazy.
Crazy?
They said they were gonna give me a special treat. What do you think that is? Because I think they're gonna fuck me.
This might be your only chance to escape.
How could you even know that? You've only been here for a week. You can't last one more night. I lost my fucking fingers for this, Paul.
Ted! Ted will never pass up an opportunity. I guess, but my goodness, Ted. You have to... Is losing your fingers not enough of a reason to get out of here? To leave? To run off?
Fine. You stay. I'm out of here.
Paul, if you leave, you will ruin this for me. They'll know I let you go.
I don't care.
If you go near that door, I will bark at you. I swear to God, I will bark at you, Paul.
Not even you are that stupid.
Yeah, he is. Ted is definitely that stupid.
Paul races for the door and fumbles with the latches.
Paul, don't.
He is that stupid.
Melissa and the girls into the room.
What did I say? No barking!
Bad boy! As the other girls yell at Ted, Mina notices Paul.
Melissa, the cat!
Shit.
Go, Paul. Go, Paul.
No, boys, it's dangerous out there.
Melissa pulls out her taser.
Oh, God.
The ball just
The sunk cost fallacy. He's already lost his fingers. Might as well get some action. I get. No. I'm about to be like, I guess. I can see the logic. But no. You have to get out of here. This isn't worth it. Oh, my goodness.
He undoes the final lock. He's almost free when Melissa jabs the taser into his back.
No!
Electricity pulses through him. Paul collapses, unconscious.
No.
Later, Paul sits in Ted's metal cage in the corner of the bedroom, defeated.
Ted.
Melissa looks down at him, sympathetically.
I feel so bad about locking him in that cage.
Ted, you're so stupid. The fact that this is literally all Ted's fault is crazy. You know what? I have a lot of feelings about Ted. Ted is an awful human being. The fact that he always suffers only balances it out so much. I hate Ted. This is all Jafar's fault, and this is all Ted's fault. If Jafar was never born, Ted wouldn't be born. How? I don't know, but somewhere along the way it's connected, I'm sure.
It's just for one night.
It's for his own good.
He could have gotten away if it weren't for Teddy Bear.
They turn their attention to Ted, who sits proudly on the bed.
What do you say, girls? Do you think he's earned his treat?
Ted gets to sit on the bed now? That's crazy. I hate Ted, but he's kind of funny. Yeah, the fact that Ted is funny and always suffers, both of those things really do a lot of heavy lifting for my feelings towards Ted. Because if it wasn't for that, I would hate him just straight up. But I can see why he's a bit of a fan favorite. At least
Melissa
I
and
like
the
him.
girls surround Ted, mischief in their eyes.
Brilliant!
Melissa runs a finger down Ted's
He does the whole Scooby-Doo thing, huh? Hey, Joseph, welcome. We're watching Hey, Melissa. Ted just ruined Paul's chance to escape for some potential action, which I don't think he's going to be getting now.
cheek, pokes his nose.
Sit, Teddy Bear. Good boy.
Ted sits on the bed, happily panting. Now roll over.
Show us your belly.
He
Okay.
excitedly flops onto his back.
Oh, they're about to rip him open. I can feel it. Oh, gosh.
Here's my ready and my reader.
He shakes with anticipation. The girls smile at each other.
Now, Teddy Bear, play dead.
The girls pull out knives from behind their backs. Slash, squish. They all take turns stabbing Ted's exposed stomach. Blades fly, blood spill. Ted's eyes pull back.
Classic girls' night. At least according to Jenny's.
How is this a tree?
His body goes limp.
Good question. I think it was a lie,
Melissa
Ted.
touches his face.
Oh, poor Teddy Bear.
You had no choice, Melissa. He'd gone rabid.
He barked at Puss. He could have killed him.
We had to put him down. One day, we'll put down all the dogs. All the fucking dogs. What's the motto, girls?
Cats rule,
Dogs
dogs rule.
Cats rule, dogs drool. Just the girly pops having some fun. It's crazy that even though Paul was the one who tried to escape, because Paul is a cat and Ted is a dog, Ted is the one that gets murdered. They hate dogs that much. Paul doesn't even hate cats this much. He just doesn't care for them. Wow.
Ding dong. They freeze when the doorbell rings. Mina runs over and looks through the peephole.
Melissa, there's another fucking dog at your door.
The girls quickly wrap Ted's corpse in bed sheets.
Does it
They hastily
a do-
wipe blood from their hands and faces.
Is that how they refer to any man? Just a dog? And only like the perfect men, well, according to them, are cats?
Melissa turns to Paul.
Not a sound, Puss. You don't want to get another dog killed, do you?
Melissa rushes over to the door, and Paul inspects.
Is that gonna be their like... Okay, interesting. So they really don't want to kill Paul because he's like a cat, I guess. So they'll just kill the dogs or the other men. Weird. Okay. I genuinely I can't like even really comprehend their logic, to be honest with you. Like clearly they have one and they're very committed to it. But my brain is not braining on this on the way they think.
Inspects the locking mechanism on the cage. Unlike Ted, Paul still has his fingers. He reaches
Get out.
of the metal grating and starts fidgeting with the lock. Melissa opens the front door to find Bill.
Hey, Melissa.
Hello, Mr.
Bill.
Woodward.
You can call me Bill. Can I come in?
Melissa looks back at the other girls hiding Ted's body.
I don't know if that'd be appropriate to receive a gentleman caller so late in the evening.
Oh, it's nothing like that. I think of this as more of a daddy-daughter visit. I'm like your daddy.
Literally, like, the worst words you could have used, Bill. Like, I get what you're trying to say, but it's 2020, man. You have some understanding of words.
Come on in.
Melissa
I think that single statement is like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna kill this guy now.
the door and Bill happily walks inside. He sees the other
Wait.
girls.
Add that to the daddy counter.
To each wave one hand and hide their knives with the other.
Hi.
Oh, you having a little slumber party in here? That's great.
Bill's big issue is that he like profiles people in his brain, and no matter what he sees, they stay in that profile, like no matter what. Which, you know, is a very normal issue. Daddy counter is actually 18, just so you know. Which is a very human thing that a lot of people, you know, first impressions really determine stuff for them. But I feel like that's really Bill's flaw. And also, he's like, sets himself up as a father, and he has an idea of what a father should do and what the people should do. And people in those profiles should stick to them and not really deviate from the profile he has built. In every universe, Corey is always somehow Mariah's dad. You're right, actually. Oh, I didn't even think about that. It's weird because Bill treats Melissa like a child but ships her with Paul. Yeah, that is another weird thing. Like, he understands that she is an adult woman, you know, so shipping her with Paul is whatever. But he also still treats her like a child. Because he has, like, slot her into that, like, daughter role. Which is weird.
Alice used to have all her girlfriends over. Speaking of which, I'm very supportive of all lifestyles. There was a rainbow bumper sticker on the back of my car. I might be an old dog, but I'm a pretty cool dad.
Chrissy clenches the knife behind
Okay, Bill. Whatever you say, man.
her back and grits her teeth. You are an old dog, aren't you?
It was very naughty of him to interrupt our girls' night, wasn't it, Melissa?
Man, they really... bad choice of words. True. Very bad. But also, man... They take every... To be fair, though, Bill is an awkward guy. And this is a tense situation. So everything he said just makes things worse. Not that he would know that. But he wouldn't know even under normal circumstances either, so...
I'll only be a few minutes. Melissa, I know you've been having some romantic problems with Paul. I'm not so sure he's been entirely honest with you. When my daughter was having issues with her first girlfriend, I wasn't there when I should have been. I don't want to make that mistake again. So,
Okay.
if you ever need some fatherly advice, I'm always here. Well, I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
You know what? That was fairly reasonable. He dropped by. I guess he didn't have her phone number, but he didn't know where she lived. Weird. Dropped a little message, be like, hey, I'm there for you. Whatever you need. But gotta be like, there's no way Paul moved to Clivesdale. He would never. Somebody's lying to you.
Melissa meekly smiles, and Bill turns for the door.
Thanks. We will get back to what we were doing. You goddamn dog!
Nina raises her knife. She charges for Bill, but before she can reach him, Paul runs in, carrying the metal cage.
Paul!
Stop, Bill! Using the cage like a weapon, Paul swings it at Mina's head. Wham! He
Oh
knocks
my
her to the
gosh!
floor. Before they have a chance to react, he smacks Aubrey and Chrissy as well. They fall to the ground, unconscious. Bill sees
Paul, you're getting... You're... Also... Wow! Bill must be shocked.
Paul standing there in his undies.
Paul? You get out of their slumber party, you pervert!
Bill winds up to give Paul the old right hook, but before he
Bill! Be aware of what's happening. Use your eyes. Comprehend the situation. I spit. I got so sad. I spit.
Can take a swing. Melissa appears, jabbing her taser into his back. Zap! Bill goes down. No, Bill! Paul throws the cage at Melissa, knocking her to the ground.
Man, this is a big cage. He's like 1-2 knocking people out with him, and then a single throw taking her down.
She struggles to stand as Paul races for the door, which has again been left unlocked. He runs from the building, Melissa hot on his heels, consumed with the
Paul's
desire
out.
to escape, to find help, heedless of where he's going. Paul runs right out into the street.
Buzz! No, Buzz!
Oh my god, is Paul gonna get hit by a car?
Paul turns just in time to see the car plowing towards him. Thunk! The car hits Paul. He goes tumbling over the vehicle and lands on the pavement in a bloody heap. Too late. The car screeches to a halt.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You hit my cat, you son of a bitch!
The door opens. The door opens as the driver is getting out.
Who is it?
Melissa runs for him, taser in hand. Before she can reach him, bang! Melissa falls backwards, a gunshot wound in her shoulder. She lands on the
Freddy's alive, isn't he? The one with the gun. Oh my gosh.
sidewalk and drops the taser. She lands on the sidewalk and drops the taser. She looks back in the direction of the driver to find Freddy holding his revolver.
Hey, Melissa, you're going to jail.
Huh?
Freddy reaches into his pocket.
Was Freddy actually an investigator?
To retrieve his badge.
Frederick Biggs, FBI.
Days later, Paul Matthews regains consciousness.
Wait, now I'm so confused. Also, that was the, authorities, police, FBI sound, motif. But, okay, wait. If he was FBI, why the heck did he do all that stuff at the beginning? Where he, tried to... Huh? Why did he try to kill Paul? Wait, that's the big one. Why did he go after Paul? Well, I mean, he missed the first shot. Was that on purpose? Maybe. And he's like, come with me. What was the plan? Was his plan to be to get are they aware of this group of people who are capturing guys and turning him into pets forcefully? And he's investigating that, and he figured the best way to would be to get captured and
He lays in a hospital bed at St. Damien's, a bandage on his temple. He's pretty banged up, with a fractured skull and other head trauma, but he'll live.
Oh,
at his
Paul will survive. Yay!
bedside is special undercover agent Frederick Biggs, who explains.
Biggs. That's a last name that we know, I'm pretty sure, right? Frederick Biggs.
I've been after the kitty cat club. I've been after the kids to you. Yeah. Thanks to you, you're a hero, Paul Matthews.
The kitty cat cult. All right.
I'd like to shake your paw.
Don't call it a paw, right, man? He's after what he went through, just be shake my hand, man. We are so far into the lore that the homeless guy saying the dogs are my food and the guy who did musical is cannibalism. Because Ted is the homeless guy and is now kind of a dog. Oh my gosh. You're right. The lore, we're too far into the lore at this point.
What? Confused, Paul looks down at his hand. Freddy drops the bit.
I'm just kidding. Sorry, that was probably too soon. That's really
way too soon, man.
Fucked up what you did to you, man.
Where's Bill?
Oh, he's fine. Oh.
And Melissa?
He's fine. How could Ted possibly be fine? He got cut apart.
down the hall, being treated for a gunshot wound. In 2 hours, I'll be delivering her to his federal prison. You know, it's funny. She's put down 13 more. As she had to. You know, the only thing she's torn up about, she thinks she got her cat killed.
That's crazy. You was talking about Bill, Bill. I'm sorry. I misunderstood. It's crazy that even to this final moment, after, also, she killed 13 people? Damn. But even after killing like 13 people, she only cares that Paul got hurt because Paul is a cat. Well, in her mind, I guess. Crazy.
Well, you did let her know I'm okay. Right?
You're not a cat, Paul.
I know.
I mean, let her stew, honestly. Like, who cares?
Terrible feeling. To feel responsible for the death of a pet?
That's the bump on your head talking. Well,
It better be, because, like, I mean, I guess he knows what it feels like to have your pet get killed because of you. Have I eaten today? Yeah, I have. I ate pancakes. Also, thank you for informing me about updating chat. There we go. Chat is functional again. Sorry. Alright.
see you around, Matt.
Later, a Hatchetfield Police Department officer leans on the wall next to the nurse's station, hitting on a nearby nurse. So, I'm feeling a little under the weather. I was wondering if you could take my temperature, with one...
Oh, man. This cat cult, it's bigger than we thought, isn't it? It's way bigger than we thought.
One of those ass thermometers? The cop's unsuccessful flirting is cut short by the appearance of Freddy, who yells at him from down the hall.
Hey, you!
Down the hall.
Hey, you! What are you doing out here? You're supposed to be watching the...
Oh, did she escape? Bro.
Come on. She's doped to hell. She ain't going nowhere. Freddy walks to Melissa's room, pokes his head inside, and freezes.
Oh my god. Call security. Lock this fucking place down.
Of course.
Freddy starts frantically checking the other rooms. The cop runs after him. What?
She escaped. I'm not even surprised. Bro, people are fast in this world. You look away from them for like a moment, they're moving, they're out. Using the power of narrative convenience, they are gone.
Escape. Later, Melissa wakes up in an unfamiliar bed. Paul's bed.
Huh?
In his apartment. She looks to find him, kneeling by her side.
Hey, Melissa.
What?
Huh?
It's okay. You're safe. My apartment is the last place they look.
Paul's taking a visit to Stockholm? Yeah, you don't say. This is the worst timeline.
Melissa, I've had a lot of time to think about what you did to me. I locked me in your house. You called me by a different name. You got me hit by a car. Does that make you a monster? Maybe it is the bump on my head talking, or maybe I'm seeing things clearly for the very first time. You were just trying to take care of me. So now I'm going to take care of you.
He takes her hand, gazes into her eyes.
I'm going to work. I'm going to go to work every day and pretend to be a human. Then I'll come home to you, Mommy.
Fetish unlocked? Yeah, I guess. Whew. Mom, don't even start with a mommy counter. I'm not even considering it. This is not supposed to be sad, but the sad music's making you cry. I'm gonna cry because this is horrible.
I may not have been a good man, but God damn it, Melissa, let me be a good cat.
She reaches up and gently touches his face.
You are, Buzz. You are.
Paul lays his head on her lap, and she slowly strokes his hair.
That bump on his head completely changed him up, man. Trauma and brain damage is a good combination. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what led to this.
Good kitty. Good kitty.
Jesus.
Truly the worst time. Genuinely, that's the worst timeline. Like, bar none. Genuinely, I think that's like the actual worst timeline. Paul doesn't... First of all, Paul doesn't end up with Emma, so massive L. Immediately minus 10 points on that timeline. Secondly, Paul accepts his fate as a cat. What an insanely strange and interesting episode. I mean, it's definitely both of those things. Wow, I guess... Wow, is really all I can say, huh? There's a cat cult, I guess. Drink water. You know what? Let's take a moment. Wow, I keep saying wow, but that was crazy. Everything about that was crazy. There's a cat cult. I guess Melissa is part of it. They hate men who they think of as dogs, with only, I guess, a very few couple of exceptions of men being cats in their eyes and minds. I'm Cathyist. I hope not. I hope you're not like them. It was interesting. It was strange. Definitely strange. I can definitely see it being the weirdest Hatchetfield episode so far. Mariah losing it about her own character is so funny. Not a cult, just a new and exciting religion that they started. Right, of course, yeah. Wow, you didn't come in at the beginning? It was... The beginning was interesting. More normal. And then it got increasingly weirder as the whole thing went up. But thank you for watching. I'm doing a YouTube outro. Thank you for watching. I guess that's the end of Nightmare Time. But I hope you'll stick around for everything else that I'm going to be doing. Such as, you know, watching musicals. More from Team StarKid. Like watching The Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals, which I'm planning to do. Like the video, subscribe, follow, comment. Join the Discord, which is in the link. That's not right. Join the Discord, which is in the description. There we go. And, yeah. Follow me on socials, which are also down there. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. This is the outro song. This is the outro song. Do. This is the outro song. This is the outro song. Do. I sing the outro song, because we got no outro song. Do. This is the outro song. Outro song. Bye.